1 year earlier.
Kevin and Chad are gone. Sherry's been disowned. So that leaves 4 young kids with only Ruby to care for them. We were all starting to worry.
I was 1,000% compliant by that point. I was going to support her over all my children. Period.
There's nothing in those eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god, and here it is. God, I remember this footage being everywhere online. What a brave little kid. He's not even like in shock, he's not like rushing, or he seems quite chill. Oh my god, and he's walking away. I'm so thank god that guy answers the door.
Yes. Hi, how's this? Wondering if you could do 2 favors to the nearest police station? See.
Aww, a guardian angel man.
He's emaciated. He's got duct taped around each ankle. He's hungry and he's thirsty.
We need the police here now.
Do you know, it's... Unless you see it, unless you physically see, you know, like that guy just saw the young kid without like duct tape on his ankles and like probably like full of bruises or whatever, like. But until you physically see it, it feels kind of like I'm trying to like imagine actually. You know, and that isn't like a normal neighborhood, is it? It's not like like what the hell? It looks like they're in the fucking Grand Canyon or something. I didn't even know. But it's not a normal American neighborhood. That is such a weird place. Is Utah? But I assume the other neighbors are kind of familiar with the other neighbors, or they know them or something. You know what I mean? So for this guy to, you know. And he knew the name. He knew that Hildebrandt's name, you know. Anyway. 11 a.m.
I heard over the radio that there's a young boy that showed up to a house that had duct tape on his ankles and wrists.
Oh my god. Do you see what I'm saying?
Children were in the home.
Police officers, open up!
Oh, I just feel like applauding. Yes, all of this because that kid got out and yes, like payback, you bitch, you bitches, I should say.
Right there. Contact.
Oh.
Open the door.
Oh, this is Hildebrandt, yeah.
Jody, I need you to step out.
I have my turn.
That's great. Step out of the house.
No, I'm not gonna step out.
Step out of the house. Step out of the house.
Whoa.
We're just gonna stand the officer.
But don't you have to have a warrant?
Not at this moment, we don't.
It looks so bare in there.
You have a room downstairs that has a safe wheel on the front. How do we get access to that to ensure that there's no one else in this home?
I don't know if I have the code.
You don't know the code.
I haven't used it.
Okay.
All right, then.
And then Sergeant Hallman cleared that bathroom, and I heard him talk to somebody.
I'm a police officer. I'm not going to.
You okay?
Aww.
I'm Sergeant Tobler. What's your name?
The girl looked like a young boy, real
Oh, shaved her
skinny.
head.
Didn't talk to us. Kind of looked scared to me.
I hear it hurts you. I just want to make sure you're okay. And I get if you're scared, I would be too.
What kind of person does this to these 2 children?
My phone started ringing and I looked at it. It was Ruby and then the heart emoji. I was having a conversation with the woman that I
God, who
love, with
cares?
my wife. She was in a panic and she said, and she started to share with me that the two younger children.
Oh, stop it.
I remember asking how, well, and one of the younger kids, he'd gotten to the police, and she said, I can only imagine the lies he's telling the police right now. This is your chance to redeem yourself.
I mean, you can't make up lies when there's physical evidence on their bodies of harm. And they look unhealthy, malnourished, and God knows, scared, everything.
Search the Franke home.
Police department! Make yourself known!
But there was no one there. It was empty.
You don't have anything on you that I should know about, correct? Any weapon?
Ew, dead inside.
Just nothing.
Imagine what she's thinking. I bet she's not even thinking straight. Well, she is. She doesn't think straight anyway. Do you know what I mean? So, what a weird neighborhood, whatever that is. Canyon.
Just let you know, I am going to Miranda rights before we start. We're just going to kind of ask you a few questions about your involvement. Okay.
I have 6 kids. I haven't seen them for over a year.
Any of them?
No.
It's just crazy for a dad to not have seen his kids in over a year.
I know, and then he's just coming to pick them up.
12 to 13-year-old boy was knocking on doors in a neighborhood asking for food and water. So he had,
I'm sorry, what?
He had duct tape on his extremities, on his hands.
Oh, it's so hard to read.
Picture of my family on my wall. And I look at it every day. And I work every day so I can get back to my family, save my family. And everything you're sharing to me just sounds like a made-up story.
See, at the time, because obviously he'd been out of the house a year, or whatever it was at the time, 10 months or something. She weren't tying them up back then when he was living at home with them, was she? Because he seems so, well, he is a bit brainwashed, I think. Whatever other word you want to use, I don't know what to use. It just seems a bit like, and when he said, I'm doing everything I can or whatever to have a picture on the wall of my kids, and it's like, I don't know. It's like, and he got a bit angry as well. And for him to think that they've made this up, or no, that he feels like they've made it up because it sounds like a made-up story or something he said. I don't know. I just feel like he is. I don't know. I feel like he worships that wife of his. Like, how strange for him, because he's been living now on his own. He's been separated away from his children. He hasn't seen his children in a year. And he's in this hole of thinking that this separation is normal and it should happen in a marriage, and that he's probably holding on to the fact that they're going to get back together and that there's going to be a normal family. And do you know what I mean? Anyway.
I just want my kids back. I want my family back. I want my wife back.
So I know I introduced myself to you earlier, but my name's Detective Bates. And
I've seen this. I've seen something.
We're just here. Do you live down here, or?
Wow.
She said nothing, wouldn't give me anything. Just like the long blinks.
Yeah, they're very slow as well.
What's going on?
I'll wait till I have a lawyer.
Okay. So if you just kind of want to share a little about yourself.
Oh, here's the other one.
Down here, and the thing about cameras, everything, it's pretty much double recorded, audio, video, and it's for the safety for you and for us, because we don't want to flip your words.
I'm a psychologist. I've watched people flip things all the time. So I get it. I sit on your side. I get it.
She's clearly trying to manipulate us in that moment. I'm a therapist. I'm with you guys on this.
I'm on your side. Ruby and Joda each charged 6 counts of child abuse.
I was at work and just was sitting in my guard chair in Springville, and my boss came out to me and she just said, "Hey, I'm so sorry. It's all over the news." And there it was.
YouTube parenting influencer Ruby Franke.
Sometimes controversial parenting influence.
We met with both of the kids for the second interview in Provo. At this point, the young boy was particularly forthcoming, and what he described was bad. How he would be forced to stand in the sun all day long, being tied down to weights. He would have to jump on a trampoline all day.
Do you know what I can't get my head around is this whole... What is this Jodie Hildebrand? Like, what is she supposed to be? How many other people has she brainwashed? How many other families are out there like this? Like, I don't even know if is it just this one family? You know, that just, I don't know, the perfect target or something. Because Ruby was already in, like, not the right mind and very, like, listening to other people and I don't know.
Staying with his mom. And on the nightstand, there's this blue folder. This is everything. Like, she's literally written down everything.
That's so strange. I have the power to summon. He must obey. I beat Satan. I win. 13th of July, 14th Friday, she woke up. I remember. Oh my god, woman's group. Oh my god, what the hell?
What that young boy did that day
Oh, yeah.
his and his sister's life.
I'm so glad he got out. Like, how did he get out?
Then, Ms. Hildebrand, how do you plead to count 1, child abuse, a second-degree felony?
Guilty.
And to count 3, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony?
Guilty.
Ms. Franke, how do you plead to count 1, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony?
Guilty.
To count 3, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony?
Guilty.
Pooh, Eva both pleaded guilty of 4 counts of aggravated. Good. Slam them in. They will serve up to 30 years in prison. I mean, they could do it more than that. Chad has built his own following as a social media influencer. Is he on, like, TikTok and Instagram and all that, is he? He's not campaigning against family vlogging. Yeah, with all the kids and everything. Oh, yeah, it's not good, man. Kevin filed for divorce. Did not respond to requests for comment and allegations made in this. Wow. My God. Well, justice was served. That, do you know, thinking of the young boy that went to ring that guy's doorbell in the neighborhood. Imagine growing up you know, all that stuff had happened to you, I would feel as, I don't know, I would just feel like, God, I saved my siblings, I saved myself, I got justice. These horrible things that happened to him and his siblings was absolutely terrible. Just, what an interesting watch. I'm very surprised they made it on into a series, you know. One case, if any of you remember, a case that will always stay with me now forever, and it will kind of haunt me in a way, is the Chris Watts case. That, I was hooked on that for months, even more, I'd say over a year, I think. There was just something about that case that will stay with me forever, and I feel like this case will be another one that will stay with me. You know, you always remember something, and then another similar case will come up, and it's just like, it's happening all over again, you know? Anyway, if you sat and watched along with me for the 3 episodes, thank you so much. If you've made it to the end of this video, then you're so cool. I don't know what I'll be doing next. We'll see. Maybe it'll be a film. I don't know. Until next time, I'll see you then. Toodle pip.